Enad Haddad here, GreensboroSports.com in Martinsville with skipper Brandon Nania of the Martinsville Mustangs. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
So you got the big win tonight. You pull within a game or two of the high toms and maybe 3 games within first place?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And you got a really good performance from your starting pitcher tonight and then kind of coasted from there.
Yeah, no, every time, Cade, touches the rubber, I say it all the time that he's going to give an opportunity to this team to win, and he does exactly, everything I ask for. He studies the game, he studies his notes, he studies the hitters that he is going to go see. So it's fantastic to see him and the way he goes about it and be very mature and be very professional with his starts.
Yeah, and this is your 3rd year now as the head coach here, and also Patrick Henry.
Yes, so this will be my 2nd year as the manager. I was an assistant in 2020 and the assistant at Patrick Henry.
So you just keep moving on up. Now your father coached at Pittsburgh for 12 years as an assistant, or okay.
So he was the head recruiting coordinator and the assistant coach to Mark Jackson, and there was one other, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but I always knew I wanted to get into this game with him, going to those games, going to Big East baseball games, and then, when he left and went into high school baseball, I was in that dugout with him. I was there for his championship, so I knew what I wanted to do from a young age, and, I'm getting to live it out right now, so it's super exciting. He got to come down and watch me manage for the first time last week, and, it was just very exciting. You could see how proud he was.
Yeah, so University of Pittsburgh, just so everybody knows. So you have like the pedigree, I've been thinking, and you have the passion. I see your stuff on Instagram. The pictures are really cool, and I know your father's a very passionate man about sports, from Pittsburgh. Do you see yourself like going on from here? Are you kind of satisfied with what's going on now, or
right now, I'm just kind of taking it day by day and season by season. I want to spread my wings and get out there and see what other levels of baseball are like. But the junior college level is fantastic. It gives an option to players that are overlooked or blossom a little bit later, and it gives them an opportunity to grow, and they just don't have to settle for another school. They can come here and say, I'm going to bet on myself. I know I can play at the highest level possible, and that's what we give them here, and we just develop them that way.
And that was kind of your story. You kind of came through, and we're all All-American?
No, I was not an all. I wish I was an All-American, but I was all-region here.
All-region, okay. I'm sorry, all-region.
Yeah, so I set a lot of records here, and I was known to hit baseballs and do things.
And don't you have a very famous record?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have the all-time. No, actually, Max Harper broke my all-time record
for homers.
Yeah.
Okay.
He broke it in 2021. He broke it that season.
I knew you had the big one, maybe.
Yeah. No, I had the RBIs. I had the doubles. I still have all that. But they're meant to be broken. Just to be in the record books.
That's an honor.
Are awesome. So yeah, it's an honor.
Now, going forward, you head back to Thomasville tomorrow, and I know it's a grind. I coached in Asheboro in 2019. Is it something that you kind of prime the guys for tomorrow to get ready for? Is it considered a big game? I mean, is the first half starting or over?
The first half. The second half is starting.
Okay,
now,
that's what I meant.
And as you said, it's a grind. It's a time to put all your chips into one basket and go after making it to the playoffs. DJ runs a very tight ship over there. It's always a fun game when we go play them. So going down there, going into their environment, going down to Thomasville is a tough place to play. But our guys are up to that, and I'm just excited to keep them out there and let our pitching staff do what they have to do, and then let our hitters go out there and feast on what they do.
So it's kind of like, hey guys, let's talk for a minute. Okay, go rest up. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll get it rolling.
I break them down in there and I just talk with them. And Kate had a big start, gave them the congratulations. Christian Easley had a big time home run. So just kind of give the kudos to those guys and let them know, hey, tomorrow's a new day. The chapter starts again. The pages start again. So hey, they're going to come out with a little vengeance because you put it to them here in Martinsville. So they're going to want to put it to you in Thomasville.
Now, coming into your 3rd season now, do you feel like how have you grown? Do you feel like I'm just?
Oh yeah, no.
I can kind of see it from a distance. I'll be honest with you. I can really see it.
Growing is something that I want to do in this game. I was the manager last year as my first season, and there was a lot of different things that I didn't see and a lot of behind the scene things that I had to handle. And as assistant, you don't see as a head coach. Being the manager, everything comes to you. Everything is straight to you, and then you go upwards. So a lot of growing. What was like that, and the way I manage now, I'm very passionate about it. But when it's time to bark out there, I'll do that. But I let these guys go play. I brought them in here for a reason, and I know they can play the game hard and play it the exact right way.
Now, do you So did you coach third base last year?
Yes.
So I saw when I got here, our friend Randall Ortiz was at third. And I was like, who's that guy? So is this something where you can see the game more from a distance, or did you decision you made to do that? Or
I can't. It was a decision I made. You know, I had my time over there at third base, but I got to go into the dugout at the back end of our season last year, and it just helped me manage the game a little bit better. You know, manage the bullpen, manage pinch hitters, and just be in the dugout with those guys and being able to just talk with them instead of being at third base. So, you know, Randall does a fantastic job over there. You know, I have all the faith in the world in him over there. It's his offense. He runs it the way he wants, and, you know, I'll throw my little tidbits at him, but, you know, I say, hey, it's you. If you want to bunt, you want to steal, you want to hit and run, it's all good by me. You know, I want him to grow as well, and, you know, as our pitching coach as well, Luke, I want him to grow too.
Now, have you missed playing at all? Or are you I know that never leaves you, but I can see you're very happy these days. Is it like a new kind of baseball experience?
Yeah, I tell these guys, if I could put those cleats on and play in their shoes, I would. This is the closest I can get to playing, and I want to just give back to them, do the things that I might not have done, or do the things that I did do, and just kind of guide them and put my arm around them and be that light for them to say, hey, this guy cares about me. He wants to see me succeed. He wants to see me play at the highest level I possibly can. So, you know, that's all I want. And yeah, I would love to play again, but this is a breath of fresh air for me. It's just awesome to be able to sit back and watch these guys play and say, this is a talented group.
Now, this is something I experienced. You probably, with this, you have the skills when you're younger, and then now you watch and you learn, and you're like, man, I could have been maybe better than. Do you have those thoughts?
Oh yeah, I see it all the time. I said, I wish I lived in the weight room a little bit more. I wish I lived in the cages a little bit more. I wish I did this, wish I did that. But then that gives me the opportunity to push them and push those players, just not here for the Mustangs, but at that junior college level. It's, hey, get in there, grind a little bit, grind a little bit harder, because if you can do that, the sky's the limit for you.
Well, I appreciate you. I always really admired the relationship of you and your father, and it's very, very neat to see you grow and come into your own. And I know some big things are in store for you in the future. And we'll see you again.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. You know, this is an awesome opportunity to help you grow your brand.
Appreciate
and, you know, come out here and watch some good baseball time. So I appreciate you coming out tonight.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you.
Okay.
Thank you, buddy.